Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out. Alright. Shalom, Shalom. It's the Real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out. Prophesy the downfall of America and teach the hopefully elect. First thing I want to do is give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity and with charity. Alright, so it was just on the spirit, when I woke up. It's basically in His truth, man. When you come in His truth, as a man of the Lord, there's things required. Things that characteristics and duties of a man of the Lord. Alright? So if you really want to do that, like the scriptures say, do these things and ye shall not fail. Alright, it's things that's required for you to do. Alright, and we have perfect examples through the scriptures and perfect examples through our elders that's over us and through the apostles, man. Alright, so we gonna get through scriptures and then through the spirit we gonna just expound on it. So
this is Luke 12:48. But he that knew not, I'm going to start at 47.
okay.
Said, and that servant which knew his Lord's will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
Right, so the secrets are given to us. Alright? And you don't prepare yourself, which is studying to show thyself approved, feeding the flock. Alright, working on, like the brother did an amazing video on staying on your own head, man. Alright, getting on yourself, man. Alright, it's a constant thing when you gotta examine yourself and ask the Lord to reveal you what you're doing wrong. Alright, and to be honest, the Lord just dealt with me yesterday on that. Alright, so you gotta. It's a constant growth, man. A constant examination, a constant push. Alright, so you can be ready. So when the Lord come back, he'd say to you, good job, my faithful servant, man.
And I make a point too. I'd examine yourself like you taking yourself to the doctor. Although you may have something wrong with you, and you're scared to find out what's wrong with you by going to the doctor because you're scared of bad news. And you can't be scared of what the Lord reveals in you to correct yourself, man.
Because it's the better you.
That's right.
So you can be ready, and which ultimately He's showing you He love you.
Yep. It says, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes, shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
Right. So we've been entrusted with the gospel. All right. We are defenders of the gospel. Alright, so we're basically spiritual warriors, man. And we're going to be turned into physical warriors. Alright, so brothers who the Lord, new brothers come in. As soon as you come in, man, that should start that self-examination. That's to start that on the road to be humble. Alright, it may not be, hey, we got brothers in the camp that's up in age, alright, who actually humbled down to men more than twice their age, man. Less than twice their age, man. Alright? The men through the Spirit has been set up. Alright? So it's not if a 60-year-old brother can do it, alright, how much more the younger men that Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah called to do this work. Okay? You gotta be humble, alright? You gotta feed the flock, okay? You gotta do the work, man. It's a bunch of things that's required of us. Of course, we ain't gonna do it perfect to the kingdom. We ain't gonna have a complete download, but you gotta be putting forth some type of effort, all right?
It says, and to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more.
Right. So let's say you're a brother with some understanding. Alright, and the Spirit put you over to be you know, like whatever, through the spirit ranking system or whatever, you know, it's required of you with brother call you, man. You gotta answer them questions, man. All right. And we always say it's gonna come to a point of time, man. It's gonna be a lot of Israelites asking questions, man. All right. Especially about these prophecies, man. Okay. And why this happened? You got to be apt to teach, man. Be ready to get answer to every man. Okay. And through the Spirit, as soon as you open the scriptures, if the Lord really dealing with you, He'll give you the answer. Okay? Or a different way to go about answering it, you know. But you gotta, it's things, you gotta prepare yourself for that. Studying, you know, humbling down to the men that's over you, which shows order. Alright? Which ain't a hard thing to do. You did it to niggas in the world when we was gang banging or whatever the hell, your job. How much more the men of the Lord, man? You know?
You want the Matthew 22?
You can get the
Sirach. This is Sirach 3:18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord.
Right, so, you know, the greater thou art, the more humble, man. Alright, so, you know, when you come in this truth, man, you know, you lose a lot of shit, man. Alright? You lose a lot, man. Alright? Where you really don't lose, you gain. It may seem like you're losing, but you're actually gaining. Alright? But you got to take those situations, whether your family leave, and you got to be like, still say, call halal Yahweh Shema Shai. And the more the Spirit dealing with you and supping with you, the more meek you should be. Alright? When something happens, man, you got, you know, how to just say, rebuke Satan and keep it going, man. Okay? Because, you know, like I'm starting to learn, man, you really don't have to cuss everybody out, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which I'm starting to get, man, because they're already cursed seed. They're already a cursed generation. Alright? But, I mean, if the Spirit had you to do it, then the Spirit had you to do it. But for the most part, they already fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture say, word not how the ungodly is going to be punished, but word about how the righteous is going to be saved. You know? So, yeah, you know, you may get mad at a nigga, but, you know, me, out of his personal experience, I deal with anxiety now because of that shit. Because of my anger. And the Lord jacked me up because brothers always tell me, stop letting shit get to you. And because I didn't listen, the Lord jacked me up. Now I'm dealing with some shit that I ain't had to deal with if I had to listen the first time. Okay? So you know, it's all a growing process. It's all a, you know, but you know, it comes with the territory, man. You gotta pick up on it. And there's reasons why the men of the Lord tell you certain things. That's why you gotta incline your ear to it. You know?
Yeah, quick precept.
Okay.
This Sirach 8:8 says, despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs.
Right, acquaint thyself with thy proverbs. Alright? And you know, you gotta really, you know, take the mind this. You know, you gotta know that these are the men of the Lord. And that, you know, when you ask for something, a lot of your answers is gonna come through the men of the Lord. And showing humility is listening to the men that Yahweh Shem Yahushua set up and actually taking heed to the advice that they're giving you. Because if you don't, warning always comes before destruction, man. Alright, then something hit you and you be like, oh, the Lord jacking me up. But with the whole time, you could have avoided this sentence. Alright?
So for of them thou shalt learn instruction and how to serve great men with ease.
Right, and then shalt thou learn instruction how to serve great men with ease. You hear that? Serve. Alright, because the scriptures say the prophets are subject to one another, man. Alright, so we serve, we service to each other, man. You know, and I witnessed some things that the apostle done myself and was amazed at the humility, man. Alright, so you other camps don't know them, man. You don't know them, man. Alright? Some of the meekest men, well, I only met Apostle Ricard and Apostle Taha, but You know, I'm pretty sure.
Apostle Ram.
Yes, Salaki, Apostle Ramla, Salaki. Yeah, that would be nice. You know, Apostle Ramla and Apostle Ricard, you know, you know, and a couple Elder Menachem, a couple brothers, man. You know, but you know, shit, them brothers, they rough when it needs to be, but at the same time, get you that shirt off their back, man. You know what I'm saying? Ask you if you need something, they came to visit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that and
share every meal with you today.
right. You know, share every meal. You know, whatever the case may be, it's always a brother. You okay? You need something. You niggas don't know the men of the Lord, man. That's a mystery unto you, man. All right, because the men of the Lord are part of that mystery. You know, but you know we got great examples, man, of what to do with men of the Lord that's set up, man. Alright? So, you know, we gotta follow in them footsteps, man. Like I said, to serve great men with ease, man. It's not Yahweh Shai a man. Alright? It's not the Most High a man. Alright? The scriptures say he's a man of war. Alright? Alright? And what they say about Yahweh Shai, he all still man. Alright? The two men that you really want to please, man. And ultimately, you doing what he doing by following under the men that he set up, man. You pleasing them. It's all a well-oiled chain, man. You know.
Mm-hmm. I would live on that.
All right, give me the Matthew 23:12.
Matthew 23:12. It says,
You know, these just a couple points. You know, no real particular order, but you know, just through the Spirit, you know, just through the Spirit, you know.
Now, these things gotta be said because Jake get into the truth, are not knowing the full full extent of the capacity of what they're dealing, man. It's all about being a servant, okay, being humble and bowing your neck. You know what I'm saying? Bowing your neck to the men above you, man. You know.
Oh,
Let's Matthew 23. I'm gonna start at 9. It says, and call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father which is in heaven. Neither
right, we'll show you that the niggas in the rabbis and all, which rabbi means father, man. Yeah, that's going off and call another nigga daddy besides your birth parents, man. Your birth father, man. Alright? So you going around calling these other men's father, that should show you, that's a clear indication that you're going off. Mm-hmm. You know?
It says, for one is your Father which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Meshiach. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
Right. So and when they say call no man master, it's basically letting another man call himself like he the Lord, man. Alright? Like he's Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? And like the scriptures say, many Christ shall come at the end, many Mashiach shall come in the end of days, man. So you ain't supposed to call no other man Yahweh Shai, man. Like he come down, like he came back. Or,
like the comforter.
Like the comforter, right. That's going off, man. Alright? Yeah, we your masters as far as your teachers. You know what I'm saying? The men that was set up to show you like a sensei, you know what I mean? So to speak. You know what I mean? We keep going.
It says, but he that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
Right, and he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Like, the apostles put these videos out for us, man. Mm-hmm. And like Apostle Gabar, man, you see his videos, man. You hear that, brothers? You hear that, brothers? And he doing this for us, man. He doing this for us.
It's truly a labor of love.
Because they know. You know what I'm saying?
Like when you was in school, your teacher would get mad at you like, hey, I already got my degree.
They know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They know. Yeah. They know. Yahweh Shai dealing with them on a whole nother level, man. Mm-hmm. And they showing us love by showing us, man. They don't have to do this. Well, technically they do. You know what I mean? But it's on their spirit to want to do this.
They can do the bare minimum, man.
Right. 2 videos, 3 videos. They put out slews of videos, man. of amazing edifications that even you scoffers learn from. If it wasn't for the apostles, y'all niggas' fire would have been burnt out. Alright? The whole time you scoffing the same men you still learning from. You still watching their videos to find out certain things and certain breakdowns. Alright? Hey man, regardless, man, I see Apostle Tahar always smiling. Always smiling. On the video, you know, he have his moments, you know, when he go in. You know what I mean? Yeah. It look like he don't let too much shit get to him, man. But you know that come with time. But that goes into those examples. You know, like the elder Uriah in our camp, man. You know, all the shit he deal with, but you rarely hear him complain about it, man. His main thing he say is, I'm in hell, I'm in captivity.
That's it.
Shit you gotta do, man. Period, man. You know, like when you dealing with certain brothers, man, look at the men that's around you, man. Look at your brothers, man. See what they doing, man. How they handle the situation. Because you don't even have to look at the apostles, man. You got men in your camp that's going through it and those great examples to show you what you need to be doing, man. Look at every camp got niggas that have been spewed out. Every camp. So you got examples of what to do and what not to do. So you gonna be that's what the scriptures say, thou inexcusable old wretched man, man. You know?
It says, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
Right, so you look at guys like ITR, you know what I mean? Seeking the preeminence, IUIC. Them niggas gonna be abased, man. Cause the Lord is gonna exalt his men in due time, man. Alright? You know, like, man, brothers in the camp don't be wanting these positions, man. Brothers should be doing what the fuck we supposed to be doing, man. And the Lord see fit to do what he do. You know? Because, I mean, hey, you know, the scriptures do say, seek for the best gifts. Alright? But to be honest, man, that's a great responsibility, man. That's a lot of weight on your shoulders, man.
For you guys who want authority, man, yeah, you got to show some type of leadership and balance and understanding, you know, right, before you're even able to get those things that you desire, man.
Right. Hey, like in a job, man. You know, you working. You know, the niggas who really do all the ass kissing don't get them supervisor positions, man. It's always the nigga who just do his job, man, and just try to be a team player, man. Alright? The nigga who kissing ass and only doing, they don't want that. They want the nigga who, you know what I'm saying? I done seen this. You know, the motherfucker who just doing his damn job. And most of the time, they turn the position down.
It's too much.
Because they don't want it.
Well,
they just doing their job. And the ones who are the supervisors go to them for assistance. So who really the supervisor?
Who really running the show, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's like the men of the Lord, man. The men of the Lord, man, shit. You know, but the Lord just did what he did, man. Hell, 8 years ago, I was a weed smoking animal. I ain't know nothing about, you know, I'm pretty sure this brother could say the same thing. But the Lord called me to do this, hey man, and I heard the reward and the things that he said he gonna give us. So I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. You know, and yeah, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna fall, but you gotta learn from them mistakes, man. You can't keep making them same dumbass mistakes. Because you're gonna find yourself with anxiety. Or you're gonna find yourself dead. Alright?
I was in on that. I got a piece of it. This is Sirach 10, and let's bounce down a little bit. This is 10 and 20. So among brethren, he that is chief is honorable. So are they that fear the Lord. So the fear of the Lord goeth before the obtaining of authority, but roughness and pride is the losing thereof.
All right, so the fear of the Lord come before anything, man. All right, read it again.
It says, Sirach 10 and 20, or 21, the fear of the Lord goeth before the obtaining of authority.
Right, so because what happened with Moses, man? Before Moses got the whole breakdown, man. Alright? What happened with Joshua? Joshua and who was Joshua and Caleb?
Caleb, God.
The only ones who feared the Lord, man, from the first bunch, man. The Lord killed all the rest of them, man.
Yep.
And what the Lord do with Joshua and Caleb, man? He exalted him in due time. It took a long time.
Yep.
But he exalted him in due time. Alright? So just play your part, man. Just do what you're supposed to do, man. Alright? Hey, the Lord gonna exalt the elect in due time. Alright? He gonna give the elect spiritual powers. But you gotta wait on that, man. That's not something that just come overnight, man. Well, the wisdom part do. You know what I mean? It can. You know what I mean? For certain brothers. It'll seem like it. But some, you gotta wait for it, man. You gotta just be patient and continue to pray to the Lord. He hear you. He know what you want. Alright?
And don't be trying to justify yourself in your works, man. You know? The Lord sees your work. We see the work. You know, the brothers see the things that, you know, that Akim are doing.
Right.
You know, like the brother said, man, the Lord will exalt you in due time.
Due time.
It says, verse 23, it says, "It's not meet to despise the poor man that has understanding, neither is it convenient to magnify a sinful man." All right, great men and judges and pontiffs shall be honored, yet is there none of them greater than he that feareth the Lord.
Right, so you got guys like governors and rulers and all this, but none of them is nothing better than a man of the Lord who fear the Lord, man.
Right.
So who are you really supposed to be honoring, man?
Right.
The most, man. The seers, the prophets, man. Showing them their due respect. But the scriptures say we're going to be hated on this side, man. The foundations of the earth are out of course. You know? So it's things you got to do, man. And that's the more you should be looking at your brother with high regard and respect, man, towards your brother, man. Which is a man who fears Yahweh Shema Shai. Because if you offend this man and you don't reconcile in due time, you fuck around and start getting jacked up. Alright? Because you offended a brother. He may have let it go, but the Lord didn't let it go. You know? So all you other guys, you other scoffing camps, good job. Keep doing what you're doing. Alright? Because in due time, your judgment gonna come down, man. You know, but just for the ones who are in the know, just be mindful of who you're talking to. Alright? Be mindful of who you're standing with every day. Be humble, man. Accept your correction, man. When somebody cuss, take it, suck it up and deal with it, man. Like a castaway used to tell me, man. Alright, which honestly was some great information. Shut the fuck up and listen.
Cabo say it all the time.
Huh?
Cabo say it all the time.
Right, Khan. Kapatazar said, but who used to tell me the most is fucking nigga Raya, man. Same nigga who can't do it, man. Alright?
Verse 27, it says, "Better is he that laboreth and aboundeth in all things than he that boasteth himself in want of bread."
Right, so it's better you to just labor and do what you need to do, man. You do your videos, you edify the flock, you do what you need to do. Than somebody who doing it for the bread and the money, man. Alright, because you got guys that just doing it because they want to be exalted. Of course we want the Lord to exalt us, but and with them spiritual powers, and we want to be a part of that number. But to be a sergeant, I want to have this authority, I want to have this authority, I want to be this, I want to be that. That's the wrong spirit to be in, man. You should want to be a man of the Lord first. Alright? Because, you know, it may be some brothers who say, I'm tired of brothers talking to me a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a sergeant so brothers can't talk to me that way, so they can show me respect. And the only thing you got to do is listen. You wouldn't get cussed out. Me learning, even me getting cussed out wrongfully, I needed it. You know what I'm saying? I needed it, man. Because deep down inside, we be knowing. We be knowing, you know what I'm saying? I may not be getting cussed out, you know what I mean, for this moment right now for the right thing, but I did some fucked up shit. Now, you know, I may not have said nothing about it, but the Lord see it. Alright? We be knowing, you know, like, what the fuck? He talked to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just yesterday, I heard the shit as plain as day. It's bright as day. It's loud as a fucking car horn. Told me what the fuck I was doing wrong. Why I'm going through this shit. Because I'm hard-headed, man. I'm going to be honest. And that's something I got to work on, man. And, hey, you got to admit your faults, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
That's right.
I got to fix it. We gonna kill me.
Hey, yeah. I mean, shit, we got time to fix ourselves all the way until it's time to get delivered, man.
Right.
You know, so every day you should try to do something to improve yourself as being a man of the Lord. You know.
You gotta examine yourself, man. You gotta be humble. You gotta take that correction. You gotta listen. The Spirit, hey, like the scripture say, the Spirit speaketh to every man, but they perceive it not, man. And that's why he wait till niggas to go to sleep to even show him shit in parables, man. Because niggas don't fucking listen.
And because when you're awake, you're distracted too.
Right, you do. That's why when you in the car and you meditating, that's when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Or you on your way to sleep, you hear something talking to you, because you going to sleep. All right, you ain't doing nothing. And that show you how humble Yahweh Shema Shai is.
He even waits for you.
The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords.
Yeah.
Wait for you to sit down to talk to you. Wait for you to fucking relax to talk to you. God damn. The Lord give us, he is an example on example, even when he's dealing with us now. Of what we need to be doing, how we need to be showing. The humility, man. He wait for our ass to sit down and go to sleep.
Chill the fuck out.
Chill the fuck out. Let me show this one. He ain't listening all day. I'm gonna just wait till he go to sleep. He gonna get it. I'm gonna just download it in his
That's
head.
it.
Cause he ain't listening. I'm gonna just download it. Like the scripture say, when man sleep in deep sleep, the Most High left in instruction, man.
That's right. Verse 28. Like, hey, you're absolutely right. It says, my son, glorify thy soul in meekness and give it honor according to the dignity thereof, man. You know, so if you're gonna glory, man, glory in the meekness, man. You know, because like the brother get into, it's all about the characteristics that you're exuding, all right, as a man of the Lord, man. All right, because there's things that the Lord He requires a certain way for you to be and how to act. You know, and brother, going to being humble. You know, all right, and then the Lord exalt you, man. You know, this is not a look at me. You know,
you want to stay under the radar, kind of.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You don't. You're doing the work, but you know what I mean. You don't want to be just, hey, because I'm telling you, I've seen it. You know, we all learn from our mistakes. You know, point the finger all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I did it. You know what I mean? Like shit. You know what I'm saying?
We've all gone
then a brother tell you, hey brother, did you just do that? And then you like a sad dog with your tail behind his tail, and you talking about some salakia, man. But if you had to examine the whole situation, the whole matter, you wouldn't be doing that, man. Because that's a scary thing, man. To be a hypocrite, man. You gotta watch that shit, man. You know what I mean? You gotta really apply the things what you reading, man. You know, if you read the same chapter every day until you apply that one chapter that you read, you know what I'm saying? Or a chapter in Proverbs or something, man. Alright? Ain't you reading 1,000,003 scriptures a day and you ain't applied the first 3 scriptures that you read out of those 1,000,000 scriptures. You know what I'm saying? It's pointless. You gotta apply these things and implement them into your life, man. Alright?
I was it on that.
Alright, give me Matthew 9:37. We're gonna end it with that, Mike.
Matthew 9:37. Then saith he unto his disciples, The harvest truly is plenteous, the laborers are few.
Right, so it's a lot of work to be done, man. Alright? And you know, you complaining about 3 fucking videos, nigga, it's time for overtime, man. You do the shit for Esau. Alright, all these minutes we got in a week, you complain about doing 3 10-minute videos? That's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 30 fucking minutes. Alright? When you got like you know, we heard it in school, man. Do your homework at the beginning of the week. You know, your teacher may give you a pack of homework. Do that shit that same day, man. If you a brother who gets sidetracked, do your shit early in the week.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Do your videos early in the week. Take care of the things you gotta do. And I guarantee by the end of the week you're gonna have another fucking video to do.
Yeah.
Alright?
Might end up doing 3 more.
Might end up doing extra videos.
Yeah.
If you're trying to read every day, whether it's 1 chapter to 5 chapters, whatever it is, if you're reading, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have lessons.
Yep.
You're gonna have sit downs.
Yep.
Alright? You're gonna have ways to edify the flock, man. Alright? Whether it's just to go into 1 chapter and break a chapter down. Whether it's to go in a couple scriptures and, you know what I'm saying, just do a bounce around, an open forum. You know? And just do it. We all just need to do what we gotta do, man. And that goes for me as well, man.
Likewise myself.
You know? Simple, man.
Yeah. I'll get that, Michael.
Kind.
There's Micah 6 and 8. He have showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth Yahweh require of thee.
Right, so he showed man what is good, and what Yahweh Shema shall require of us. He showed us. Alright?
So, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy power.
Right, to do justly,
Walk humbly
walk humbly. What's the last one?
with thy power.
With thy power, man. It's just doing the things he told you to do, man. Alright? So, I mean, I may name this Little Milk for Your Cookies Part 2. You know what I mean? Episode 2, I don't know yet, through the Spirit. You know what I mean? You know, but it's just things required that we gotta do. You know? And it is what it is, man. So, hope that was edifying. You know, we want to give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you, brothers, pushing the word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. Shalom.
Shalom.